Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Morning, wherever you are. How's everyone doing? How's everyone popping tonight? Chillaxing. Charles, you can either watch live or chill out, or just shut it down. Just catch up with the next stream. Morning. Glad you just got back home. So today, if you guys watched the last stream, we decided that... Why is this... One second. I gotta turn this thing around here. That's better. It's midnight for me, Skelly, but good morning. So we're continuing on our Land Story quest because this game is dead right now because the latest update got delayed, but I actually enjoy it because it gives us an opportunity to catch up on the story quests for all the characters that we have not done yet. So Barbara, welcome back, welcome in. Is a grind, Raven. Don't rush it, man. It'll happen when it happens. We hit AR 55. That's exciting. Guys, we hit AR 55. The maximum world level. We have hit it. So that's super exciting. The end is in sight, guys. The end is in sight. So now that most everyone's here, we will... So at the end of the last stream, we agreed that we would be doing the Mona story quest line. So that's what we're doing right now. And apparently it's here. I don't know... Yeah, we're on PS5. I sometimes jump back and forth between PC. I actually do all my wishing on PC just because it's cheaper to buy wishes on PC. But yeah, using the national team. I don't know why I ended up with the national team. I was using a cryo team for a second there. I used the rest of my resin for today to wrap up the rest of the bosses for this week. So we will continue with the story by doing Mona's quest.
Finally.
I knew you'd like Mona, Bento. Oh, Bento, put away the Kleenex, bro.
I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Huh? Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
That hair flip doesn't do it for you?
Not from this world, are you?
Yeah, these camera angles are a little intense.
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
Use a capture card, Raven. There are tons of videos of how to stream your PlayStation screen onto YouTube. A bajillion. But I use an Elgato capture card myself.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box.
Welcome, Bavaraptor.
Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so... Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then
Oh, the next event's in 4 days?
Even regarding such distant
That's not bad.
and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Has it been confirmed May 14th is the next event? Or is that when the next live stream thing is?
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
But it's like a... Is it like
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Is it like an intermediary event? It's not 2.7, right? It's just kind of like a filler event until the next event? Or is it 2.7? It's just an event. Oh, okay. No, I need events because that's where all the books and all the Mora comes. I don't need these little baby events. I also need the battle pass to come back at some point. Favorite character is probably. I have a feeling it's Raiden Shogun. Sorry, my favorite character is Raiden Shogun, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up maining a Kazuha when he comes back to banners. I like his kit. I like Kazuha's kit.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, well, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations...
That's so mid. If you're going to go for constellations for Kazuha, you have to do at least C2. Come on. Come on now. Smarten up.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 Mora just like that.
Mona is broke, confirmed.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much more to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount. Paimon's the very best partner, right?
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
We'll be back in a jiffy.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area.
So,
Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
so in terms of like what I'm building next, I decided that I'm going to be working on my Ganyu next. I forgot that I didn't get her to level 80, and I didn't ascend her, so that's what I'm going to do next. And so for if you're new, Ganyu can be, there's 2 main sets. Bento, I said that a C1 Kazuha is so mid. If you're gonna get constellations out of Kazuha, you have to at least get a C2. Come on, smarten up. So I'm working on a melt set first. So this is, let's check out the goblet. This goblet's so crazy. So I'm working on a melt set first, but you can play Ganyu in 2 ways. You can do a Blizzard Slayer set or a Wanderer's Trope set for the melt. So this is the melt set, and then the Blizzard Slayer set is the free set. So this is the melt artifact set. So this is what I'm rocking right now. Like, I didn't even try to get these. These are like all the stuff like Ganyu has right now have kind of been like leftovers from other characters, and for leftover stuff, it's actually pretty decent. It's not bad. It's not bad for leftovers. Not the greatest sands, obviously. Not the greatest, but yeah. And these goblets are just boo-boo, so my off piece is my goblet. But yeah. And then once I finish this set, I might work on the Blizzard Slayer set.
No, my sword!
Wow.
Time to act. No, my sword! Let me... Everybody stand back! Illusion shattered! Ha! 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 Torn to oblivion!
All these slimes.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Wow.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Nice and spicy.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Found it! This must be the ring. It's so pretty. I'm unsure it's worth a ton of...
Kind of wishing they would have dropped me some slime secretions, but you know.
Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
I'm pretty happy with, on this team, I'm pretty happy with the artifacts that I'm running on my boy Shorts, Bennett, and Raiden. I'm just kind of, once again, the artifacts on Jingling were kind of like leftover pieces. They were kind of just like leftover pieces when I was grinding for artifacts for Raiden Shogun. So it's okay. It's okay. That's why everything's only level 16. It's not bad. I tried to get more energy recharge because I find that Pyronado just takes so long to charge. I forget if it's an 80 or 90 energy. It feels like it's forever though, but we're not doing so great on the crit damage. Probably want a little bit more crit damage. And unfortunately, this is only C1 Jingling.
That's it. That's the one. Ah, I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it.
Welcome
Not
in, Lion
bad.
Rumble.
Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me?
What?
Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Mona's a broke chick, isn't she? She's so broke.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food!
I shouldn't really be ragging on Mona and how broke she is, because I myself am pretty broke. I have... Actually, yeah, not that broke. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Genshin is a plague. Why did you decide to drop by the stream, dude? Why? Why? One second. I need to grab something.
No purpose
Right
whatsoever.
back.
Could it be true? What I've heard? Could it be true? What I've heard?
Sorry about that.
Could it be true? What I've heard?
Easy there. Easy there, flexing your Mora. Easy, easy. You don't get, you guys don't get buried with your Mora. Just, let me just put that out there. You don't want to be the richest Genshin player in the grave, right? Oh crap. I have no stamina left. Eesh.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Gross. Gross.
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
I like
Sure.
real meat.
And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 Mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All
How
right.
does lunch
A
cost
bowl of vegetarian
20,000
noodles, was it?
Mora?
Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Look at her face. Oh my god.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute.
What does she want to eat?
You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Oh, look. I finished all the reputation quests for Leeway. Got some nice sweet golden wings now. I'm working on Inazuma now.
Howdy. Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, You must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
It's so
Golden
fancy.
crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Golden crab, where are you? I never use food buffs. Ever. I'm too lazy to pop them. Yeah, Alex actually looks really good. These are probably the most distinct looking wings in the game. All the other wings kind of look the same.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
Stop lying, you broke.
I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
What the? How did I already have one? Huh?
This aroma is... I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must...
Martin, I want
with
you to
great
make me some golden
difficulty,
crab.
Accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
I actually, I made this mistake once. I went to a Chinese restaurant, and the specialty was a gigantic snow crab. And I made the mistake of not having a general idea of how much it was. The crab is literally like this big, like, hold on, you can't see me. The crab was like this big, like from end to end. And they made like, you got to choose it, you got to see it live, and you got to, they turned it into like 4 separate dishes. So they used the crab meat to make like 4 separate dishes, and the bill for everyone ended up being like $1,000. It was like a traditional Chinese restaurant, so they didn't tell you the price, and this is what the worst part is. They didn't tell you the price. At the end of the day, when we had to pay, the guy inputted his own tip. Okay? He inputted his own tip. And then afterwards, we were supposed to get a dessert at the end of the night. And the restaurant was busy, so he's like, "So here's your dessert. We want the table, so you gotta leave so we can have the table. He gave us the dessert in a to-go bag. I was just like, what the fuck? I was so spun. I just spent, like, our group just spent $1,000. You inputted your own tip, and you didn't even let us enjoy a dessert at the table. You literally packed it up for us and told us to get out. Keep in mind, this is like traditional Chinese restaurant. So this, I guess, this is kind of like behavior that's accepted in Chinese culture. Yeah. So yeah, that's a situation. That was it was bad service, but I think that's just like how it goes in like Chinese culture. I don't know.
Benny's Adventure
No idea.
Team, assemble!
So that's my story for that's my story. For the day. I don't even know where I'm going. Sorry, that crab dish just brought back bad memories. The only saving grace is that the crab dishes were absolutely delicious. They were really good.
That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Ugh, that's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Man, I've never met a Tyler that I
you?
liked.
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
So I grew up in a small town, like a small, let's just say it for what it is. It was like a small white farming town. And for some reason, all Tylers and all Matthews were complete assholes growing up. They were all little shits. It just happens with those names, Tyler and Matthew. They were all little shits when I was growing up. So, anyways.
Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way. The more the merrier.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation.
See?
And this
He was
is
a
how
little
we're
shit.
rewarded?
I told you. That's why they call him
Insults?
Tyler.
If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
I
Don't
called
fret,
it.
It's just a few
I
bandits.
called it.
You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
I don't know what her playstyle is like. What is it like?
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Shadows of fate!
see her burst.
Written in the stars.
Does it leave AoE damage?
Pick the wrong test subject.
You're on this.
Let me weave you a bird. Everybody stand up!
You're toast!
Now you shall perish!
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate. Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested.
She's a utility
Let's get
player
this journey to
for
Mondstadt
debuffs.
over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Mondstadt so far. Oh, they flew away. Oh, the birds come out at night? I thought they're only a daytime thing.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
That's cool. Amber? She who shall not be named.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
Oh, never mind.
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr.
No!
And Paimon, too. You're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Bento, put away the Kleenexes. FBI, open up, Bento.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
I have to admit, whoever is the voice actor for Klee, there's probably like a lot of like post effects as well, but it sounds so cute. They do like a really good job of it. I'd be very interested to see how much is her and how much is actually like tuning afterwards, but they do a good job of it.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. but she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties. So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
How old is Mona?
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign here! There's no mistake! Ah! Dendro slimes! We can talk later! Let's take them out first!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gouwa.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
There is no escape! Ha!
Found it! It's this box! Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete! Let's bring it back!
Oh, got one. Sliced up that birdie good. All right, so we're okay here, man. I'm sure. I think that I can handle the slimes. I'm okay.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it,
Have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be... Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to... I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
She can't live forever.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you? Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Ah! I didn't watch the trailer for Gotham Knights. I saw that they dropped last gen though, so I'm kind of excited about that. But no, I haven't checked out the gameplay.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers
Ad
Guild.
Astra applesauce. We'll talk about it tomorrow during tomorrow's side quest. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Oh baby. When does the battle pass come back, guys? I need it. I don't want to play with you, Bento.
Ad Astra. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
Yeah, it's world level 8.
Time to...
Hard work is all there is to
Yeah, I kind of want a Skyward Sword for Bennett. That's his best in slot.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
But what if they come back?
All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Oh, that's pretty good. Completely broke as a joke. Leslie, I that's just what the site that I use says. That's his best in slot weapon. Is the Skyward Sword. It could probably be based differently on your playstyle. I also need the Skyward, whatever the version of the Skyward the bow is for that set. I need it for my Kujasara, because right now I'm just using the prototype Crescent. But apparently the Skyward bow is her best in slot weapon. I do have a sack bow as well, but I don't have a. It's not leveled up, and I'm kind of broke. I'm as broke as Mona right now for like materials as well as Mora, so I'm not leveling that up. I think I have a rank 5 stringless. Where is it? It's unofficial right now. Yeah. Yeah, it has the crit rate that you want. Okay. It's another story quest down. Do another one. Let's level up my Ganyu. Seven to 8. All right, what's next? What do we do next, guys? Yai? Child slash or Tatagi. Yeah, let's do child. I think this is child. Should be in Liyue somewhere.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
I'll finally actually learn how to pronounce his real name. Tartalgaglia? I don't know.
Sorry? Did you say something?
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talking about the Knights of Favonius?
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Tortellini.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry, dude.
About that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
This guy's rocking that white tassel.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering,
I actually swapped over to a
I did see some
black
ruin guard
tassel.
footprints on the hillside.
Swapped over to a
But
black
since
tassel
then,
by
I've been too
Childe.
busy warning passersby to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in!
Boba, get them! Eat this!
Torn to oblivion!
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
That guy just got waxed. Waxed.
Time to act.
Hey, you!
I kill this one all the time.
Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before. Hey! Just 'cause you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy!
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
Bento and Nero, how many characters have you guys triple crowned?
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
And who?
My name's Teucer. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Teucer. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea. All right, off we go. All right. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
This kid walked all the way from Snezhnaya. We're not going to see Snezhnaya for like another 4 years. How does that make you guys feel? Because that doesn't make me feel good. Damn Patui. I'm good, Basit. How are you doing, sir?
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Teucer! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Teucer. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonia prays for you
I
every
whoop your
day.
ass every single week, child.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Teucer? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Teucer's money.
Teucer, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Teucer. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yup, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
He has a little hat thing, Nero. I know how you're into little hat things that are oddly placed.
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Teucer said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa, but Teucer is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Teucer, if you would be so kind.
Nah, man.
Yes, Ekaterina.
I'm gonna rat you out.
That outstanding payment right away.
Oh,
Hey,
shoot.
slinking off,
I hit
are
a switch on my chair.
But Master Childe, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well,
Just
you might as well
sunk.
get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Teucer, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to
This guy
keep
tried to
waiting
kill us.
for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Ah, well, it sounds like Teucer really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Teucer's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
I think that was like the first epic boss battle of this game, is the one with Childe. It had like cutscenes and everything.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Childe's kid brother for a while.
It had,
So, where are we going to play first?
it had,
How about we start with the toy store?
it had cutscenes,
Body and mind.
boss monologues, multiple phases, everything. Everything. The fight with the ball was okay.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry, I
want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Childe was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Teucer's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done... Either way, it's time to talk prices.
How much, guys? How much? $9,500. $10K? I'm gonna go 9,500. It's so hard to control this. It goes from like 0 to 100 real quick.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
I could have entered the amount too, by the looks of it.
For our next stop, why don't we head to Wanmin Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Wait. Did I not continue the quest? Oh my god. What quest is he doing? So which one do I have to complete now? Oh, I have to do this one. Okay, Chef Mao.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like Wanmin Restaurant's dishes aren't to Teucer's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wanmin Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunyue Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon, or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
8,000.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Mao.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick. I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Teucer here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Teucer? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too.
The child story quest isn't about child at all. It's about child's brother. Kind of wanted to learn more about child. Hello, Nico. Oh, it's doing the pervasive. Might as well do the. Sure, why not? Oh, hello. Exactly.
Witness the power of everybody. Stand back out of the frying pan into the fire.
Hey. Was he the he's the fake. Fix it up nice, please. Kinda genuine. Is this like one of those quests that takes multiple days to complete? Do I have to come back tomorrow again? Yeah.
Time to act.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Teucer get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
Paimon's speaking out of her ass right now.
Yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations oceans float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Teucer, don't run off! After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Nom 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 nom.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names?
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that, all for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Teucer would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
This kid is like ADHD.
Hey! Quit running off!
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Teucer?
Maybe 200 times your size?
What?
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats.
What's wrong, kid?
Teucer? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy.
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Well, we've played with Teucer long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Childe said that he'd be by the river near Qingshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there?
Yay! Let's go, let's go!
This kid's so spoiled. Silver spoon much? Silver spoon much?
found him. There's Childe. Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance, for I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Oh dear.
Well, why, yes, of course, for I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Oh, time. Go, Tortellini. Go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my god. So much fail. I have to come on from underneath this a little bit more. Shake my head. Wow.
The loot's on the opposite cliff.
Huh, no problem.
Shortcut. Picking flowers.
I hope we find...
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Hey, Z Shadow Dragons.
Honestly, we'd be no match for
Mailed
him
your
if he wanted
package
to
out
fight.
today. Hopefully it gets to you soon.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful
Thank you so much
outcome,
for the
wouldn't you
$10
say?
donation, sir. You didn't have to.
Yes. Couldn't agree
But
more,
it's much
sir.
appreciated.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Childe, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Childe, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass.
I feel kind of dirty
Every new
right
batch of
now.
recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Childe, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Teucer. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Teucer. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Teucer. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
I feel very dirty interacting with the Fatui like this.
Childe really dotes on his brother. but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait, where's Teucer?
Had one job.
We were too busy
One job.
chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Teucer did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
Time to begin work?
Wow.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Ooh, a forbidden scroll. That's sweet. Oh! Jesus! Almost slipped and fell to my death. That was a close one, guys. That was a close one.
Next on the agenda.
Teucer, so you did come here.
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Finish it.
like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace, too, is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Huh? Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Hey, get to try those kids.
Frostbite.
Let's.
Polar Star, rank 90. No bless set. They always give you only the 3 constellations, right? Damn, that 90% crit rate though. Dang.
Shouldn't get careless.
So he's not really.
Let's not waste time. This one's well done. You need a
Rain out. Finds your fate.
roasted fry.
Rain cutter. Let's light it up.
Blaze over.
This is bad. Cook this through.
Flash frost.
Wow, just fly around his ear.
Next on the agenda.
Disgusting.
No, my sword.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
This isn't good.
So he like summons these like mini swords. That's pretty cool. I like that.
No excuse for slacking. Not breaking a sweat.
What effects does his skill do other than just looks like it labels him with some sort of icon?
No slacking off.
Witness the power. Going in.
You can't run.
I'm kind of glad that it's not a pure bow. But to be honest, I don't really like bow characters in this game.
This is long overdue.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
I'm missing my
You're pretty good.
No, my sword.
missing my Raiden already. If I had my Raiden, this battle would be over like a year ago.
This was well done.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Rain cutter.
Teamwork is teamwork.
We've only just begun.
Fire. Born of ice and frost.
This was well done. You can't run. Unfortunate fault.
Nice and
Looks
spicy.
like I went too far. Cook this through.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Who's better, Ayato or
You were amazing.
Childe as the main
Oh,
DPS?
Teucer, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes. That's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength.
Didn't even
I'm
transform.
not the man I was when we first met. You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops?
Signora's not doing anything these days.
You can say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Teucer, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Teucer. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me.
You know, Teucer's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Teucer? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
Take me with you to Snezhnaya.
You've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Teucer, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Teucer. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly.
Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids.
You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Teucer's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
What is the situation?
Kamisato.
The Institute for Toy Research. Oh, baby, almost there. Man, I can start working on her cons. I can start working on her artifacts after. Karthik, welcome in, dude. Glad you're here. There's usually a ruin guard walking around here. Where'd he go? Wait. Isn't this the spot where Mr. Cyclops is supposed to be? Yeah, he's usually right there. Oh, right in the middle there. Right in the middle.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome!
What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottore research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a ruin guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Teucer here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Teucer understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys
You know, good brother would not put him in danger at all. But I'm just saying.
All right, follow me.
Wouldn't even put him in a dangerous position, but you know. What do I know? Dang, I brought a team full of shorties in here. Not one person over 5'10".
Someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Teucer. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Teucer, wait up!
So lucky this is not a Disney storyline.
Will Teucer be alright?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Because he'd be deaded if this was written by Walt Disney. Oh, brother. It's kind of cool. He has both melee and bow abilities. That actually would be really good for adventuring.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power. Take flight.
Oh, it's a speed one.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Teucer. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Teucer is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
This is a very unique domain. We haven't seen anything like this at all.
I'm going in! You're toast!
god, it blew up from my face. Pretty sweet domain. Well designed. Wow. Stupid spider.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Ring cutter.
Riptide.
Eat this!
I don't know why I used that, but that's okay.
Teucer, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Damn lasers. Wow, cool.
That's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh no! Damn it! Whoa. It's okay. Calculated. Calculated. I did that on purpose. Oh, I have to go to that side. Man.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Teucer?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
Gotta kill Mr. Cyclops and all his friends.
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Don't watch the murder.
Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
I only got 60 seconds. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, there's 60 seconds.
60, 59,
Oh my god, they weren't awake yet.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
Nice and spicy. 48, 47, 46, 45. Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry about
It's
it.
all part of the surprise.
Everybody stand back!
16, 12, 10.
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
Whoa.
I noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13.
Give me another 10 seconds, Teucer. Still hiding.
It's gonna hang.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not. This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world!
Wow, he actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again.
Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go?
Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek?
Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
Laying down on the job.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Teucer saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
Yo, finish him! Finish him! He's down for the count!
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about.
I am Millennia, the blade of Mikola, and I have never known defeat.
Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Teucer. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Childe's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Teucer. You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Teucer taught you that one, did he? All right. Thank you.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go? What? Why? Why would he leave without me?
Yeah, leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose.
Oh, well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops.
You're really loving it, huh?
You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever.
You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now?
Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
Take me with you. One book. Your missed opportunity, Bento.
Sir, young Master Teucer, I've been waiting for you.
Did Childe send you?
That's correct. Master Childe instructed me to arrange for young Master Teucer's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers.
But you've been following us around this whole time.
Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along.
What?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name.
What a strange twist of fate.
Young Master Teucer, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
I want to.
Yeah, pinky promise, pinky promise.
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
It's a promise then.
Bye-bye, Teucer. Have a safe trip.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Hey.
Childe? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Teucer.
I'm sure that he'll be
I
very
feel like we're
excited
getting way
to see
too
you
close to the enemy here.
Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends, till we meet again in Snezhnaya.
Well, too close. Too close, too close. A80, oops. Okay. Okay. So next is to work on this, actually, I guess, right? Level up my artifacts. Rocking the 0 artifacts. The level 0 artifacts.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
How long is the Yaimiko story quest? Is it long? Be honest with me. It's kind of long. I think you guys told me that Ito's is I thought Ito's was short. I mean long. Someone told me that Ito's quest was really long. Oh, is a cutscene at the end of Yaimiko's quest? That's sweet. Medium, short length. What time's it? I'll do it another day, I think. Do 2 story quests to stream, I think.
Oh, ow!
Why are we rushing? There's no content, right? There's no events. Why do we need? Why do we need to rush anywhere?
Benny's at
What are we rushing to? Hangout events? What the hell are hangout events? Oh, there's a chest right here. What?
It's a miracle!
I don't know what you guys what nonsense you guys are talking about hangout events. I don't know. The story was actually really good. Dane's love story was good.
Adventure time!
What? Oh. The hell are these? Oh my god. Why did I would have been spending my keys on these if I knew they actually required keys? Oh, wow. There was another tab? Why did you guys... I've literally been just sitting on keys. I had no idea those to the tab. Are you kidding me? How long are these? Are these long? When you said spend your keys, I thought you meant spend them on these story quests. I didn't know there was not a tab. Oh my god. I feel like the one that I'm most interested in is Ningguang's. Man. How do you get multiple endings? I feel like out of all the Ningguang is the best character. Anyways. I'm really spun that I haven't been using my keys all this entire time. And there's another tab. One at a time. One at a time. There are 5 different endings. How do I know which one to choose, though? Interesting. Man. Google. Google's your friend, I guess. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay. We will call it a stream right here. I'm gonna go rest. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the main story quest first, and then so we just get them all done, and then we'll chip away at these one at a time. Yeah, it should be fun. More stuff to do. More stuff to do, right? It's a perfect time to do this because of the delay to 2.7. It's a perfect time to do it. The Oni's evil. We gotta do this next. We'll probably start off the next stream with Miko. We'll do Yai's quest line. Actually, no, maybe we'll do Ito's. Yeah, we'll do Ito's next when we come back next time. Yeah, it's a perfect time to catch up. You know, I'm getting that itch to like pull, and like I don't want to pull anymore. They really could have blessed us with a temporary banner or something, or a different weapon banner. That would have been nice too. Like, come on. They could have really. They can't. They make us go away, Bento. You get your weapon to rank 5, and I'll get my weapon to rank 5. Okay. Sounds like a deal. I hope you get all the unforged. Yeah, like I said, they really should have added a filler banner, man. Because if the people who are pulling for Ayaka have already pulled for Ayaka, like the whales have already spent all the money that they're gonna spend. Like, you're gonna have that exponential bump at the beginning, and then it's just gonna be like a huge curve downwards for people who are actually spending money. Obviously, if you're free to play, then I guess you can keep scrounging for primogens and hoping that you're gonna keep trying to pull. But yeah, it really depends what came with Kuching. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I will probably chat on Discord after I get ready for bed. So maybe I'll see some of you guys there. Other than that, thank you guys for coming out. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So Wednesday we have side quest at 3 p.m. So I will be there to talk about the news. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for coming out.